The woman told me that for my child to go to do well, I have to do swamp of destiny. To be frank with you, that is the first time of hearing exchange of destiny. She said for someone to go up, somebody have to come down.
Here's the one is telling you.
Yes, she told me to bring one of the one of the son's clothes to exchange my son's destiny, so that my children will start doing well. Could you imagine in a class of 31, my son will still carry 31 out of 31?
What's up, guys? It's your girl Neye Baby. So, guys, today I have a woman here with me. She has something she would like to share with us. Please, let's listen to her. She wants to say this, and I want every other people to listen to her story. Learn from this story, please. There is no gain in all these things. I used to say it all the time. Okay, ma, let's go straight to the point. Tell my audience the reason why you are here. Don't lie. If you want people to advise you, please, if you are coming to my platform to share your story, try to say the truth. You cannot come here and keep on lying. So what's the sense of coming? Do you get? So please go straight to the point. Don't hide anything. Don't mention your name.
Okay, ma. There's this thing that has been bothering me for a long time now. So I saw your post. That is why I made it today. Thank you for giving me this audience. It started years back when I was in the village with my husband. Things wasn't moving as we expected. My husband is into business. He's a fine guy. He's been doing well, but you cannot force God. You can only try your best. So along the line, a friend of his customer, gave him opportunity to travel out, and then things wasn't that kind easy. Though we're eating, but we don't have money for that traveling. Then everybody was like, opportunity like this, can't we make use of it and all that? So my husband went and he discussed with his elder brother in the village. Then we were living at Onitsha, Okuta Road then. So my husband discussed with his elder brother, which he allowed my husband to sell our own land because he went to the village. They gave him his own portion of land. Igbo people call it an obi. And we sold it. And as God may have it, after selling it, he used the money to prepare for the papers. And one of his friends told him that the best thing he have to do is for him to get a house for me here in Lagos, so that when he's bringing goods, I'll be able to sell it here. That is what brought us to Lagos. So after doing it, he used the last month that he had, he rented an apartment for us here. And that apartment is a good apartment. It's just two people there, I and my neighbor. We live downstairs while my neighbor live upstairs. It's a very good apartment. Then my husband traveled a week that we back to Lagos. And when my husband traveled, I thought it's something of a month, 2 months, things will start working well. Things wasn't working well. And then the little money that I saved from home, I came to Lagos with, it wasn't enough because I'm a mother of 3 kids. I have a boy and 2 girls. And feeding them in a new environment, no one to help me. It wasn't easy. One day I went to meet that my neighbor. I told her everything about me. And she being a good woman, she just surprised me that day. Could you imagine that she went to her kitchen? She brought some rice, beans, everything. Everything that I need to cook it. She even gave me raw meat. And for them, about 3 weeks, me and my kids have not eaten a good food. We were just drinking gari. So with help of that woman, we ate that day. And that is where our friendship started. I started going closer to her because without her, I don't know how I would have survived. My husband there, 6 months, things got worse. The next time my husband was even telling me if I would be able to be sending money to him over there. Just imagine, someone living abroad, how will I get money from? I was doing just petty business. I would just fry groundnuts, go and supply people at the shop. And that wasn't enough. Getting food is not good. Getting good food wasn't easy. My kids, they were just going to lesson.
How many children do you have?
I have three, 2 girls and one boy. So as the thing was going on, I was only supplying. Even the woman made it as point of contact. Sometimes she asked me to to give her bottles of groundnut. At last, she'll still be the one to share it for my kids, just to patronize me. That was how I was surviving. Before you know it, I joined cashew nuts and all that. And it wasn't that we weren't eating with my own food. The woman makes sure that eat everything from my own side. Sometimes I'll go there, that kind of thing. Make I just help and do one or two things, so she'll be happy. She doesn't even want me to assist, but I always feel guilt receiving and not giving, and I don't have money to give. I always tell my husband about her. My husband always speak good of her. In short, the last time that my husband told me about money, could you imagine that this man gave me 100,000 and I changed it to dollar and I sent it to my husband? That is how good she is to me. We be living like friends. Sometimes she will just cook, she will call me, she will share the food into two. She will give me soup, she will give me everything. Sometimes my kids will go there. That is where they will eat morning, afternoon, and night. But my kids is giving me tough time when it comes to school. From that school, the little money I saved from that lesson that they were attending, I enrolled into one local school around there. And they weren't doing they were just very dull. Could you imagine that my daughter of 12 years have to go and meet that woman's son? Because the woman have two kids, only two boys. The first one is 10 years, the first son is 10 years, and the second one is 8 years. That is their age. My daughter of 12 years will still go and meet that child of 8 years to do homework for her. My sister, he knows what it is. For a child that was doing well when we were in the East, that my child normally carry first or second, to come back to Lagos here now, and she's not doing well. A child of 8 years have to teach a child of 12 years. Sometimes after seeing it, when I get home, I will still beat my daughter, but she'll still tell me that, mommy, I don't know the homework. And something was just eating me up. So my friend will still advise me. In short, the church that you attend, I went and met one of our sisters. I told her everything. She's told me that maybe it's because of the change of weather that I can't use the education down to east to compare with the ones here in Lagos.
Who did you tell?
A friend of mine, my church member. So she advised me to get patient and get a home teacher that will be teaching them. And I went and explained to my neighbor. My neighbor told me that she will still help me with the same teacher that teaches the children. And they started picking up a bit, but can't use them to compare with my neighbor's children. Along the line, I was complaining to my neighbor. I told my neighbor maybe because of the school. After teaching them at home, they'll still go home and meet with their mates there that they can't even speak good English now. Mommy, now wait till you talk, now then they speak and all that. My neighbor's children speaks good English, but my daughters and my son, I don't tire myself to teach. So along the line, the one that was beating my daughter, to the extent that I got her injured on her face. That was when my neighbor came and told me that I shouldn't worry. That she see what she would do about the school. Maybe it's because of the school that my children are going. That was on Friday. Yes, on Friday. I could remember that day. It was on Friday because it was on my daughter's birthday. On Monday, she came to me and she told me that she had registered my kids in the same school with her own children. I was so filled with joy. In short, my sister, let me tell you the truth. There's one adage in Igbo land that said, one near the number. Your brother and sister is out there. That woman truly, I don't know, she's more than a sister to me. She sees to my clothes, everything that my children wears. In short, she don't even give me, if she go to market like this, whatever she buys, she'll give it to me. Anything that I'm down mentally, anytime that something is stressing me, she sees the same person that I will run to. And the husband is like a brother to us. The husband is into engineering and has his own shops. He has his own shops here in Lagos. Anything that they want, she'll still go there and pick it from there. And I'll not lie to you, they are doing better than us that is here in Nigeria. That's the teaching that the husband is here in Nigeria. She's doing better than me, that my husband is abroad. I'm just answering the name that the husband is there. I don't know what is wrong in my own family. I don't know whether it's the problem that my husband is facing that has transferred to my own kids that making them to have dull brain.
Your neighbor enrolled your own children in the same school that her children is going to.
Yes, ma'am.
Omo, this your neighbor.
My sister. And this my neighbor, my sister, she's more than a friend. She's more than a sister. She's more than a mother to me. Because she believed that because of the environment where my children's schools and their teacher, maybe because of all these secondary school dropouts teachers there, she took my kids to their own school, to the son's school, the same school. I did not spend 1 naira. The lunch box, the school uniform, the sportswear, everything. Do you imagine that on the day of resumption, she gave us cartons of noodles, everything that my children be going to school with. She gave me half bag of rice. The first time that half bag of rice entered my house here in Lagos is from that my neighbor. She's more than good to me. In short, people around not even thought that she's my sister. Sometimes she'll go to market, she'll buy the same clothes for me. She'll buy my own, her own, different design, different colors, but the same make. The same thing with my kids. I don't remember when I've ever gone to market to buy clothes for my kids. Let me tell you, it's not easy to have her. Her type is 1 in a million. When she enrolled my kids in that school, the first time my kids did not do well, I was worried. I was bittered. How will my children, after they've changed to the good school, even at that, she still retained the teacher that is teaching them at home? So what's going on? I was restless. My church member always assured me that the children will change, that what I should have done, that I shouldn't have put them in the same school, in the same class that they were in the village. I should have either, because I should have bring them either a class down or 2 class down. But if you understand now, nobody want me picking carry last. And they were doing well in the east, so I thought they would continue.
Damn, you're supposed to put them maybe a class down a B
Yes,
for them to catch up.
that's
It's
what my friend told me, but I believe with the help of the home teacher and all that, and they will pick up. They were doing well. If I show you I would have bring my daughter's result. They are doing well. My only son self does well too.
in the east.
Yes. But here in Lagos, I don't know. Since I packed into the compound, things changed. My husband, not that we have everything, but we were eating well before he traveled. Me, what I was doing there was I sales and business was moving well. In short, even before my husband traveled, I supported him with 200,000 that I saved. Imagine that. But here, everything that I've gone to many works. I can't just be working with my kids. I went for some school to do cleaner. Even at that, I still supply my granite, access card, nothing. The same woman was still feeding us. Something happened along the line when I couldn't bear my children dull brain. I met a sister. She says down her street, I normally supply granite to her. She's like a sister to me too. I normally tell her things. And she told me that she would take me to a place that is, the woman is just white garments, there's a wine too, that she will help me. And that I was frustrated because you know what it means to see your child not doing well. The same school with someone in your compound not doing well. So I went there with purpose of knowing the cost of my children's educational downfall and the other things. So I went to meet the woman. That's where everything started. The woman told me that for my child to go to do well, that I have to do swamp of destiny. To be frank with you, that is the first time of hearing exchange of destiny. I've been hearing about it. Even in the church, when they say anybody that changed my destiny, I believe it's just formality of church. I don't believe it's real. Until I heard it from that woman. And when she said it, I was like, no, I don't want to anybody. I just want my children to do well. She said for someone to go up, somebody have to come down. And I was like, so far, I told her that I don't want to shade, I don't want to do anything. She told me that that woman there, that the children is doing well, has gone to do something. That's why they are doing well. She even told me that is why the husband is doing well. My husband out there is not doing well. So this time she even told me that the 100,000 that she gave to me that I sent to my husband, she knows about it. I was surprised and I was like, things are happening now.
Here's the one is telling you.
Yes.
That woman that is living in your yard is a bad woman.
Yes, she told me that the woman is using my children's glory, that I have to collect it back. So she told me to bring one of the son's clothes to exchange my son's destiny, so that my children will start doing well, especially my son. Could you imagine in class of 31, my son will still carry 31 out of 31? It pierced my heart. A child that goes to the better school, the same school with the woman's son. Not only that, with a private teacher. Yet, 31st out of 31st. Sometimes I would be ashamed to tell my husband my children's score. And my husband said it does not help matter because he always complain about everything he puts his hand here. Even the company that they told him that would employ him. After employing him, 3 months they sacked him. Everything was bad. Now my husband, as I'm talking to you then, my husband was sleeping in the streets of London. No money, nothing. Everything went bad. To cut the long story short, I started hunting to get that boy's clothes. So the woman would do prayer for us, for my children to start doing well, according to what she said. And being that the woman has washing machine, to get the boys' clothes wasn't easy. But luck shined on my own side. Our transformer got spoiled. So the woman is the one washing her children's clothes. Now, being that I was close to her, I decided to use it as help. Sometimes I'll go there to help her and do some things. And I collected the son's clothes the day that I was washing clothes for her. I changed the son's clothes. That was 3 days after the woman told me this. I collected the clothes. I went back to that mama. And she did something with the clothes. She said after doing it that I should allow the child to, after doing it, that I shouldn't allow the child to wear it, that I should allow my son to wear the clothes for 1 hour, and I should pull the clothes and tie it with red cloth and hide the clothes. That's what I did. When I came home, the woman was not around. I made the child to wear it, after which I gave my son the clothes too. After my child wore the clothes, the first term, when the school resumed, I saw changes. I will not lie to you. My son started doing well. My sister, do you imagine that at the end of that, the same time that I changed that clothes, my son carried 10th out of 31 in class. I celebrated it. I was filled with joy. In short, I went to church for Thanksgiving. Because since someone that was kind 31st out of 31st, the destiny have shifted. Let me tell you, there is shift in destiny. If someone tell you that there's no shift in destiny, tell the person is a lie. And my advice to all mothers, be careful how you mingle with your friends. Because then my friend always boasts about the child doing good in school, carrying first, second, third. And mine was doing bad, and she knows about it. And to me, I just need to do what I have to do because I don't want my children to remain last. Nobody go like men picking carry last. Now you yourself think about it. So that is it. Everything changed. The first time my son carried 10th position in class, the happiest day in my life. I called my husband. My husband was so happy. But my husband did not know what I did. But let me tell you what happened. Could you imagine that that's the first child of that woman did not go to that term at all. He has been on sick from one problem or the other. In short, from hospital to the other. They said typhoid entered into his brain. He misbehaves. He shouts. He destroys things. He acts strange. And they're taking him from hospital to
That
hospital.
woman's son that you use his clothes, he started behaving as in
Abnormal. Initially, they thought it's typhoid. They say they hasn't having typhoid. And typhoid. I don't even know that typhoid can enter someone's brain and start misbehaving. When the mother told me, I didn't pick it as a serious thing because he said he has done. They said it's typhoid that caused it. But along the line, I discovered that it's not typhoid because every time that maybe if the mother is not around, I'm alone with that child, the child will be saying, "Mommy, but I love you. Mommy, but I love you." My sister. That alone makes me to know that this child is somehow passing a message to me. This thing lingered for months. Before I know it, the boy started developing epilepsy. This boy will convert. And anytime I convert like that, most of the time I'll be the one around to hold him. He will hold me, close his eyes and be looking at me and be shaking his head. My sister. Forget my body. I'm in silence. I'm walking like a living. I don't know where to start from. I don't know whether you understand. For you to know that I am the cause of this little boy's problem. And this boy loves me. The boy always call me mommy, mommy, but I love you. I don't know. I don't know where to start from. This boy's condition getting worse every day while my son is doing better.
The guy is no more going to school.
The boy could not go to school because of convulsion.
And your son is not going to school.
In short, last time, my son carried third position. The more my son is doing better, the more this boy is dragging down. To cut the long story short, this boy has drained this woman's money. This woman is eating from hand to mouth because of carrying the boy from one from one hospital to the other, suffering, spending everything he has on this side. This boy has made this. The man now have lost his shop. Now it's just like electrician moving around the streets because of this very boy. The things went very bad. My husband is doing well. I'm not that kind bad. I still feed them too because they were feeding me. I always make sure that they have food to eat. In short, the other time, he invited me to her side that she wants to end her life.
The woman?
Yes.
She's frustrated.
She's frustrated. She's having I don't know. If you look at her, that she's shadow of herself. She's having this depression that she doesn't even know where to start life from. The husband business is no longer moving well. Everything I've done from, she have sold some of her properties. In short, I bought a generator. Her fridge, I bought it. I don't know where to start from. Now, because of the pains I'm facing, I have to pack out of that compound to stay alone. Because seeing the family going down every day, seeing my husband is doing well, he sends money for us. In short, we bought our own land. Everything has turned well for us. But this woman has gone down. Everything went. The woman is even living worse life to compare with what we were living. The second child, I'm the one not paying the child's school fees. The woman is planning to go village final. She does not. She believes the situation is mental case, and she don't even know that it's spiritual. She believes in medical. She has been doing all sorts of medicine, all sort of any hospital with her she will go. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to bring out myself to tell her that this case is not ordinary. The last time I went, she bought sniper. Thank God I opened the door. If not, she would have ended her life. She would have by herself that day. That was it. I made up my mind that this have to change. I have to find solution. Before, if this man happens to end her life, everything will be on me. The consequences of everything, I don't know, the guilt alone will be me before that time. To cut the long story short, I went back to my friend. I explained everything to her. She said, let's go to the mama, whether the mama will help us to find solution to this problem that she's going through. Initially, I don't want to go back to that woman because the woman did not tell me the truth. She did not tell me that this will happen to the child. She just told me that she would do a change of destiny and my son will start doing well. Yes, that's why did not tell me. I think that she told me I'm not that kind bad. I will not allow my own to good for another person to be bad. I would have found another solution. I would have followed my friend that told me let's go to church for prayer. So I said no, I don't want to go back to that woman. I was angry. I don't want to go. But she insisted that we have to go, that if we did not go, I don't know who I'll go and meet. And I'm scared. In my church, I'm still a good woman there. I'm still among the mothers there. I do things in my church. I pay my tithe. I do all that. I don't know. My pastor trusts me. I don't know how to go and meet my pastor to confess this thing. That's why I said that let me come and meet. Let me seek advice.
When you went to the SZ1, what did the SZ1 tell you?
My sister, I'm coming towards that direction. I went to the SZ1 and I told her everything. She said she knows. Then I was like, why didn't you tell me that this will happen? Why didn't you tell me exactly about it? And she told me that the solution to this now is only one solution that she's giving me. She said if I did not do what she want to tell me, that the child will continue in that condition. I was shocked. There's the one who told me that the next solution is that the same cloth that I tied with red cloth and kept, that if I want to reverse it, that I have to go back I find that the same boy and my son have to wear that clothes for 1 hour. When I put the clothes from my son, I have to wait to that boy. And after that, my son will be in the condition of that boy that has been mad for months, for years now. And my child will continue running mad. And if I don't want to do it like that, let me wear the same clothes that I'll run mad. But my child destiny will have to go back, drop down. But the woman's destiny will be restored. My own destiny is my own. What I have to do now is that my son run mad and be in the woman's son's condition forever, or I have to wear the clothes and face the consequences. My sister, the woman said that spiritual controls physical. That boy is the one that's carrying the woman's family glory. And for my family to be liberated, that's why he did the exchange of that glory. That's why my husband started doing well. And my son is doing well. And my 2 daughters are doing well too. Sorry, I did not mention that. But the woman children did not do well. So now, for me to switch it back, my son have to be in the woman's son's condition. My husband have to start sleeping. He have to lose his job and everything have to go back. Either I do it that way or I'll be the one to face the consequences. But the funny part of it that this man did not tell me all these things from onset. I think that she told me I'm not the wicked type. I wouldn't have done it. I only did what I did because I wanted things to be good for me and my family.
But now, you are the one that went to this Ezenwine and told the Ezenwine that the woman's children is doing this. Why did you mention that woman in Ezenwine's house?
Because that's what my friend told me, that the woman is using our destiny. That's why
Why did you tell the Ezenwine from the beginning?
I told her that my neighbor is doing well, that things is not moving well for me and my husband.
It's the same thing I'm saying. Why will you go to Ezenwine and start mentioning somebody's name? You did not even tell the Ezenwine that your life is not going well, that you don't know what is happening to you, your life is not going well. You wouldn't start mentioning somebody's life, that your neighbor is doing well, you're not doing well. What concern your neighbor and concern you? I don't know if you're getting me.
I understand, but I don't know.
Why did you involve the woman?
It's assessing this thing. It's making me feel more bad. I don't know where to start.
Somebody that took you as her own sister, you have the mind. When Ezenwine said, bring this your neighbor's clothes, they want to change destiny. If you love this woman the way the woman love you, you will not do it.
I don't know it will lead like this. I thought my children will just start doing well. I don't know it will lead to this boy that always call me.
There's the one mentioned that they are going to change destiny. So you are happy they want to change another person's son.
I've not done something like this before now. I don't know it will lead to this extent. I don't know.
You said they're a Christian. What did you go to Ezenwine? What are you doing with Ezenwine?
They said it's white garment church. That is why I went. When I got there, it's not what I thought. I don't know. I'm just confused. I don't know what to do now.
You know why I'm so bothered in this your story? How can people do good and at the end of it, they are facing what they don't know? So what do you want to do like this now? For how long have you done this thing?
It's almost 3 years now.
Almost 3 years. That woman's boy have been sick. They have been carrying her from one hospital to another.
Yes.
And you are just trying to look for solution now.
It's not, I don't know. I don't want her not to go back to the S1 because she did not tell me anything. I don't know it will lead like this. She did not tell me the consequences of exchange of the destiny.
For good 3 years. So 1 year you balance. This boy is not feeling fine. 2 years, the same thing, you're enjoying money.
Initially, we thought it's the typhoid that they said it entered the boy's brain. I don't know. It's the consequences of my action. I don't truly wish them bad that way, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm just confused. I don't know where to start from. The guilt alone gives me. As I'm talking to you now, I'm suffering from BP, depression. Everything is happening to me. I don't know where to start from. I'm just tired. I don't know where to start from. I don't know the solution to this. Even the solution that someone is giving to me is even what I don't know where to start from. I'm confused.
Okay, guys, please, I have to end this video here. You people are just, you know what they call emotional blackmail. You are just doing as if you don't know what you did. Where will I even start? Somebody say, go and bring your neighbor son's clothes so that she will do exchange of destiny. Hearing that one alone, you know what it means. You still went and bring your neighbor's clothes. And when that thing started, when you notice, why not run back? Why not start looking for solution? You know what it means? For 3 good years, a mother has been crying, taking her son from one hospital to another. What is this life turning to?
I don't know it will lead like this, so I don't really know it will lead to this level. I don't know. If I would have do it, I don't know. I'm just confused. I don't know.
Okay, guys, please, if you have any advice, kindly drop it for her in the comment section. Let's see how we are going to do this. Please, before you go to any pastor, any Ezewanyi, in fact, I don't even know what to say. Please, let me end this video. I'm not happy like this. Like, I'm not happy at all. Thanks for watching this video. Please help me share this video for others to learn. Thank you, guys.